Hey guys!
I'm Reid.
I'm Lacey.
Welcome to Podheads.
Welcome to Podheads.
Such a day.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about Destiny for about all of 2 minutes. And then we talked about Disney.
For a long time. I didn't notice we had been talking for so long.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes, though. We usually stick on one subject from, like, the three subject title.
Yeah.
And
we love it.
we
love
it. We go crazy.
We go crazy. We talk about Disney, Destiny, and the Oscars.
Yeah.
Oscars. Sorry.
Duh. Guys.
Oscars.
And
it gets a little crazy.
Yeah. There's a lot of hot takes.
Crazy. We will be talking about your favorite Disney movie and prepare for it to get shit on, probably.
Probably by me.
We have high standards.
We have high standards. We do. Well, apparently we don't, because she likes Brave. But I hope you guys...
Sorry, I'm a feminist.
Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Bye.
Hi. Mars Needs Moms. I totally forgot about Mars Needs Moms.
What's that?
Inside Out was 2015. Good
No,
God.
7 years ago? I would understand.
Remember when I thought you were crazy in one of the episodes?
I fucking hate you for
I
that.
made you think you were crazy. I love it.
I skipped
You
that whole
genuinely-
part. I skipped that whole... No, I was not. I knew I was right. I was angry at you. I skipped that whole part when I was re-listening to it.
Why?
Because you made me mad.
You felt PTSD?
No, I was not upset at myself. I was mad at you. I was genuinely mad at you. I was like, you motherfucker. About as mad at you as Will Smith was at Chris Rock last night. Hey!
Honestly, I might post this one first than the other one that we did, just to keep on.
Oh my god, can you edit it?
Yeah,
that fast?
I haven't even edited the other one.
I fucking hate you.
The Oscars was last night.
Ugh.
I
didn't watch him.
I watched a little bit of them, and then I watched like a overview of like the winners and stuff. So I might have to pull it back up on my phone, but was a relatively okay Oscars up until the point where
It was
Smith-
unmemorable until
was it Chris Rock?
Chris
I got
Rock
mixed
was
up with
hosting.
Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Chris Rock was hosting.
Chris Rock was about to present a documentary award. He's a comedian, so he's making jokes up on stage.
And the Academy not writes, but like tells them what to joke about.
Yeah, and I think he did like improvise for the last 2 jokes they did, and the latter of the 2, the one that kind of set one of them off.
The first, okay, it was a series of jokes about what, Best Actor? Was that what they were talking about at the moment?
No, they were talking about.
It was something that a married couple, the individual people in the married couple, and then Will Smith were up to win.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my god, like, these married people, like, they're both up for the same nominee. Like, if she loses,
doesn't win, he can't.
doesn't win.
He can't.
And
Which
he
is
was
funny.
like,
That's a funny joke.
yeah, and he was
That
like,
is
I
a
pray to
funny
God,
factor.
I pray to God Will wins. And Will was laughing.
Will was laughing. Even when he said the second joke that I'm about to tell you, he was laughing. And I think okay, so Chris Rock, was like, he looked at, what's her name? What's Will Smith's wife's name?
Will Smith's wife? No, he said, he was like, he looked at her and was like,
Can't wait
she's for the G.I. Jane movie?
Yeah, he said, can't wait for G.I. Jane too.
Because her head's shaved.
Because her head's shaved, yes.
Because she has...
Appellation?
No, that's close, though.
Appellation?
Yeah, that's close. Alopecia.
Alopecia. She has alopecia. And her head's shaved. And I guess the joke was in poor taste, except he was laughing his ass off.
Will was laughing.
Will was laughing.
It was cutting cameras to him, and he was laughing, but his wife was not laughing.
She did not like
So it cuts from him laughing to Chris up on the stage.
And I guess she gave Will, like, some look, like, you better get your ass up here. Or, like, August wouldn't have let that shit slide.
So Will starts walking up there, and Chris is like, ha ha ha, he's laughing. And, like, Will's laughing as he's walking up there. And that man, like, bitch slaps him.
He goes...
Will bitch slap, and, like, it's kind of...
He slaps him on, like, because they have their mics on their shirt. So it's right next to where his shirt is, because he tries to
and
scrunch
it
up.
pops the mic.
It pops the mic. Everyone hears it. And everyone thinks it's a part of the act.
And everyone laughs.
Everyone laughs at it. They think it's part of the act. Just because it was hit by the mic, so they think it wasn't a real hit.
It kind of looks staged.
And then he sits down. And
And
Will
then he sits down and starts
and
crying.
if you're in everywhere but Australia, it was censored. The screen even goes back for like a full second, and then the sound is censored for a little bit until the thing that happened is over. But in Australia, it was uncensored.
So Will sits down back in his seat next to his wife, and Chris is like laughing it off. He takes it very well for someone who was just slapped on worldwide television.
He said, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
So, and then Will sits down, and he was just laughing in the last shot, and then it cuts to him, and he's almost crying, and he's, keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth! And he says that a couple times.
Yeah.
And okay, she has alopecia. Whether or not Chris Rock knew that or not, I don't know. The LAPD was involved afterwards. Will wasn't escorted out like he probably should have been for just slapping
And Chris Rock said he's not pressing.
Yeah, Chris Rock isn't pressing. The joke was in poor taste. It was not a good joke. It is not justifiable. Even if Chris didn't know, it's still like, I wouldn't joke about someone's shaved head. You never know.
No.
But then Will becomes a middle schooler. Like, it's a multifaceted situation, is what my AP literature teacher would say.
Yeah, it really is. You definitely don't solve violence with violence, so you don't solve a joke with violence. You don't solve a joke with violence, and that's exactly what Will tried to do. And if it was probably any other person, aka a fan that was up on Chris Rock's routine on Netflix, they probably would have gotten escorted out, sued, and went to jail.
And it's funny because, like, not even an hour after that happened, Will won a Best Actor award, and he gets up there and he starts crying, and he doesn't apologize to Chris. Instead, he goes, just when you're in love, you do crazy things. And in my head, I was like cheat on your wife?
He didn't cheat.
It was an open relationship.
She cheated, bro.
It was an open relationship. It's a complicated situation.
Don't you even try with me, bro. I hate her. I hate her so much right now.
She do be kind of a bitch.
Oh my God. She called it an entanglement. And didn't even admit that it was something wrong until they had to sit down on that red table. But anyway.
Why did they do that? Why would you sit down, especially as a high-profile person, and talk about...
Because she didn't think what she was doing was wrong. She's a bad person.
No,
Sorry.
I mean, like, both of them. Why? Like, if you and I cheated on each other, do you think we would talk about it on the podcast? Hey, guys, we have some bad news.
What I did.
You won't believe what we did.
So,
Clickbait.
I won't lie.
Hashtag you won't believe what we did.
I was just sitting there, Starbucks in hand, and Ryan Reynolds come across, and I'm not gonna lie, he was looking fresh. He said, yo, hizzy to hizzy, you want to get glizzy? And I was like, yeah.
So I was sitting there with a Diet Pepsi and a bag of purple Doritos, and Lady Gaga, Ross Lynch, and Willow Smith all walked up to me at the same time.
With Margaret Robbie as a chauffeur.
With Margot Robbie, and I couldn't help it. I busted a nut on the table.
Immediately.
Nothing
happened. They were just present when it happened.
They were just, yeah. The fact that I thought about someone else sexually constitutes me. Have you ever, okay. Do you think watching porn is cheating?
No.
Okay. Do you think having a crush on another person is cheating? Like, not acting on it, but being like, oop,
this happened. Okay, I think having a crush on someone isn't cheating. I think...
Well, actions.
Yeah, I think having a crush on them and then still... I guess, proceeding to do things with them, friendly things still, but still proceeding to do things with them and talk to them might be a problem.
Yeah.
Even if it's not cheating, that is a break of trust.
Because, can I talk about how many people at my school watch this? Not enough. So, there was this couple at school. The girl's crazy, and she broke up with her boyfriend of like a year because he was like, "Oh, I watched porn last night, lol," and she was like, "That's cheating on me," and broke up with him immediately. I don't constitute watching porn as cheating.
I don't think it is either.
And also, like...
we're not being monetized this video, obviously.
Watching porn is not something I tell my significant other about. I'm not like, hey, babe, just got done cranking it.
You won't believe it, man.
Because...
Flick the mean.
I think cheating on someone, obviously there's a physical aspect to it.
Yeah.
But first of all, you're not touching that porn star. And second of all, it's an emotional thing. I don't know that person's name. I know their cup size, but I don't know what their face looks like.
It's not like the porn star made that porn for you. They made it for entertainment by everyone.
Yeah. I am a media consumer, and it would be ill-suited of this media for me not to consume it.
All right. Well, that's one way to put it. I think that's pretty close. I mean, I think cheating is any romantic action that you would assume only your girlfriend or boyfriend or your partner would do, and doing it with someone who isn't that person. Even if that means saying... sexual things like over the phone. I still consider that cheating.
Yeah,
Even if
yeah.
no touching
Oh,
went
yeah.
on.
Sexting is cheating.
Sexting is cheating. All this other stuff.
If you do it and you feel guilty about it,
Mhm.
or if you like don't tell your significant other about it, that's cheating.
Really? I believe that. Stop. Cut it out, Reid.
Fuck! It keeps going away.
Good.
No, I want it out. There's a demon inside me, Reid. That's why I burp so much. It screams.
Anyway, that was the Oscars.
What did Encanto win?
Encanto win Best Animated Feature, which isn't surprising. And I know. Oh no, never mind. That released like 2 years ago.
What?
There's this other movie that I want you to watch.
What?
That not a lot of people have watched. It's like something against like the robot invasion. It's like a really big title. It's from Sony Animation Pictures. And it's the only other good Sony Animation picture that they did besides Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh! Isn't it like a family against the robot invasion?
Yes.
That looks cringy.
Okay, well, fuck you.
Well, convince me otherwise.
Okay, the marketing.
Don't pull a Will Smith right now.
Keep that movie out your fucking mouth.
It's like what's the name of it? I have to look it up.
Copy pasta.
They did Hotel Transylvania. That's a good movie. Surf's Up.
That's true. Surf's
Damn,
Up.
they've done a lot of good. Vivo sucked.
Vivo wasn't okay. I think all the performances on Vivo.
They
are
did
pretty
Open
bad.
Season.
Don't even talk good about Open Season.
No,
bro.
that was a childhood movie. I love that movie.
Try to save.
Peter Rabbit. Cloudy with a Chance. They did the Emoji Movie.
I told you, man, it's hit and miss with these guys.
I like the Hotel Transylvania movies. I don't think the movie you're talking about is by Sony.
It is. Yes, it is. The Mitchells versus the Machines is what it's called.
Oh.
The Mitchells versus the Machines.
That
is
looks cringe.
a crazy good movie, and the marketing does it absolutely no justice because it markets it.
Yeah, that
That's-
is sucky marketing. Here's the poster for it.
In
I'm making you edit this later.
in a world where most animation styles have kind of been touched on, especially after Spider-Verse, this is very unique. It's funny as fuck.
Okay, have you seen Turning Red? I watched it.
Yes.
I watched it night before last night. Night before last.
It wasn't last night. It was night before last.
Night before. Yeah, because I saw you at work yesterday.
Yeah.
That movie is amazing.
It is a pretty good movie. I won't say it's something amazing.
It
but it is
touched
good.
on some.
It's great.
It touched on some topics that I didn't think a Disney movie would dare to.
I think you underestimate Disney, bro.
They said sex, sexy, crap. They had almost naked people in it.
I know, man. I think you underestimate them.
I'm not saying that they shouldn't go for it. I've never seen it that
Openly
prominent
Okay.
in a movie before, because it's about puberty. It's about this girl. I don't want to spoil it.
Don't spoil it then.
It's about this girl who has
Meets
inherited
Iron Man. Yeah.
who has inherited this family trait on the women's side, where when you get highly emotional, you turn into a panda.
A red panda.
And her family's like, oh, there's a ritual we can do, and you won't have the panda anymore. So it's her and her friends who are gay, by the way. Lol. Her friends are so
Which one? One of my ones is a favorite one. The one that's crazy as hell.
the pink one. You like the pink one?
No.
The orange one
Purple. Not her.
in the friend group?
Yes.
No,
is it
the guy-
pink one?
The pink one's the one that's like.
Yeah, it is her.
The-
Okay, I'm
The
getting
one that
colors
looks
mixed
like
up, I think.
Jasmine.
What is that supposed to mean? Say something good so I don't have to cut this out.
I think you gotta cut it out.
I like cutting it out.
The green one's gay,
Jasmine.
and the orange one's bi.
That makes 2 Disney-sponsored animation movies that you look like you're in. First one was Encanto.
The green one's gay. I don't like the way she looks at Mei. You can just tell. And the orange one's bi. I don't have to explain that. I literally don't have to explain that.
And then the main character draws fan fiction.
The main character's straight. I think.
That's how you know.
She looks like a gay person, but she acts like a straight person.
You know Lightyear's gonna have a gay kiss.
What?
Mhm.
Really? Is Buzz gay?
No, it's between two females.
No, Buzz is gay.
Maybe, but it's
Buzz and Woody kiss.
the only
Buzz and Woody rule 64.
Well, apparently it was taken out of the movie. The lesbian kiss. It was taken out until the animators petitioned that it be brought in. And,
Hell yeah.
They got a bunch of other people behind it, and Disney was like, all right, sure.
When is it? When is it coming out? December?
June.
June.
Way off, buddy. A whole half a year.
June, July, August. Let's go see it.
Okay.
See it when it comes out.
I bet.
Four Town from Turning Red.
I know, you're not funny.
Chris? No, I like the animation style for Turning Red is different.
Oh my word, it got on my nerves for like the first
Their
15
mouths are
minutes.
a little bit too
Oh my
big.
word, it got on my nerves for the first 15 minutes. But I get used to it.
I really
Just like how you
liked
get used to the frame rate in Into the Spider-Verse. I get used to it.
the music was written by Billie Eilish and Phineas for that
Mhm.
movie, and it's so good.
It's so prevalent that it's them writing it though.
But it's really good. It's good music.
She won an Oscar.
For
No Time to Die.
Oh, the movie that was
Yes.
in the James Bond.
The movie that was in the James Bond song.
The song
The song that was in the James Bond movie.
James Bond song.
Movies, Billy.
James Bill song move.
Oscar.
Oscar.
She won that. And then I need to see The Power of the Dog or something like that. I think it's what it's called. The Power of Dog or something like that.
Power of Dog?
It's something like that. Look it up, please, because Benedict Cumberbatch is in it. He plays a country bumpkin.
Country Bumpkin. Did it win an Oscar?
It did. It won a bunch.
What won Oscars last night? The first thing that comes up is a will. Well, if this thing would stop asking me to subscribe, I could actually read you what the movie's about.
Yeah, articles have been a little crazy.
I got a new movie coming out.
I got a new
phone. I got a new phone. I gotta look at her. I
hope you don't break it like Minerva McGonagall.
Keep your phone out of your fucking mouth.
I just got slapped the shit out of me. She just slapped the shit out
Shut
of
up,
me.
Reid.
Lacey!
Reid.
Lacey!
Reid.
Anyway, so what were we on? Lightyear.
Yeah.
Lightyear is coming out, and I can't wait to see it. I thought everything up until the trailer that first came out, I was like, this is gonna be terrible. They got Chris Evans in it. And then the trailer dropped. I'm like, this is sweet.
It looks sexy.
It looks so pleasing to the eye. It looks like a space odyssey, man. They're like going to planets and stuff. It looks
I'm
cool.
excited.
I'm excited too.
Why are they getting Chris Evans?
Because it's supposed to be a young Buzz.
I don't give a shit. I want my Tom Hanky Poo. I want Tom Hanky Poo. He's a voice actor. Make him do a young voice. Make him do what he's getting paid for.
Do what you do, but young.
Literally, just do your job.
I know. I mean, I get that, but yeah, but still.
But I'm right. So shut up.
I think it would be better, in my opinion. This is how I made it okay in my mind, because I didn't like it at first either until the trailer. I think it is better to have the Buzz from the Toy Story franchise be Tom Hanks. And of course, that wouldn't really match the dude that is in the movies that the toys are made of.
I wouldn't. Oh, so it's like not toy Buzz? It's like real person Buzz?
Yeah.
How are they gonna make that work?
Well, it's like the
TV show?
It's like the movie that the toys
company that made
spin off of. And if you get a toy that does someone's voice, it's not the real voice actor. And so when Buzz is picked off the stuff, it's Tom Hanks' voice.
I think they should find someone. They should have gotten a low-profile actor, not just like some guy that's known because he's already an actor. That sounded like young Tom Hanks.
I mean, maybe.
Because okay.
I mean, have you heard his voice in it?
No.
He sounds pretty close to it.
We'll be right back. I'm gonna watch it.
To infinity and
Buttholes. Lightyear trailer.
This is like a joy, man. It looks like a joy to watch.
Notes about the trailer. It doesn't sound like Buzz.
I think it does. I think it sounds enough.
Go watch it yourself and know that it does not sound like Buzz.
Okay. But
Stocks the little animatronic cat that's in that trailer is gonna die. That cat's gonna
Here are
die.
our Lightyear predictions.
The gay kiss is gonna make it in there, but it's gonna be like not the subject line of the camera. It's gonna be in the background. Also, you can't say you don't want a gay kiss in a movie when your trailer soundtrack song is literally written and performed by a gay man.
That's true. What
Elton John.
What's the name of the villain? I can't remember his name.
It's a spinoff of Darth Vader.
It is absolutely a spinoff of Darth Vader.
Isn't it just Vader?
No. Disney didn't have the Star Wars rights back then.
I swear it was just Vader. God damn it. I keep having to look stuff up.
Someone isn't prepared.
You could also look
look this up.
I swear it was Vader. Buzz Lightyear dad. Zurg!
Zurg.
The Zurg. Do you think the claw guys are gonna be in it?
Oh, the little aliens?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They have to be, right? They're from Pizza Planet.
They're canonically in his universe.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about the animation being classic Disney animation? Like, since Disney's experimenting a lot now, how do you feel about it being like classic Disney face animation?
What, the Buzz one?
Mhm.
Oh, you mean like how classic?
I think it's a good hark back to like OG Toy Story.
Oh, yeah. I think it was very needed, especially with them trying to... I mean, some of these graphics look so real. Of course. They had to go that way.
Turning Red has a cooking scene in it that I was like convinced that they had recorded something. There's this one shot where he's like flipping some like vegetables in a pan. I was like, no, that's real.
That's real.
That
It
is
has
not
to be.
that's not animated, or that's where all the budget for this movie went to. That's such a good movie. Turning Red.
Turning Red is a great movie. Encanto is a great movie, but I think we already talked about Encanto.
Let's get other Disney. You know, I've never seen a lot of the classic Disney movies.
Okay, let's go through the list.
Lion King.
Okay, I'm going to bring up the list.
Yeah, ask me if I've seen them or not.
Okay.
Just start reading off. I watched the Cinderella movie 1,000 times. That was the only kids movie that we had on CD, and I watched it 1,000,000 times. And then one day, as I was getting it out of the box, I broke it in half.
Wow.
Sad times.
So, Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
Yes, I have seen that one.
You have seen that one. Did you ever see Pinocchio? Well, okay, let's go down the list. What did you think of Snow White? The original.
First ever color animated movie, right?
Yeah.
I liked it.
Very nice.
I liked it. I hate that since it's a very much a product of its time, and it's like, oh, women have to be pretty.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio was next.
We
just 3 years later.
Whenever it would rain at school and we had recess was only 30 minutes, so we would put a movie on, and Pinocchio was always a movie they would put on. So I've seen the first 30 minutes of Pinocchio like at least 10 times, but I've never seen all of it.
Pinocchio's only okay for me.
Have you seen the Lionsgate Pinocchio that's just come out?
Father, when can I go out to be on my own?
I have a whole world to see. Campy ass bitch.
You know why he sounds like that?
It's a SpongeBob voice actor, right? It's the guy that it's the guys that voice act SpongeBob.
I didn't know that. I know that's a Russian movie that's being dubbed over by English.
Why is Lionsgate going primarily in Russian?
I don't know. I think this was just planned and it was contracted. But Fantasia.
What's that?
You don't know Fantasia? The movie? You don't?
No, sir.
I'm trying to think of one of the songs. I only watched like 2
What's it
songs.
about? What's it about? What's it about?
Fuck. It's about this princess, dude. I can't remember her name.
Fantasia. And like, ask me all of them, because I'm sure you'll be one to be like, oh, she's seen that, and then I won't.
I don't know what the fuck the Reluctant Dragon is. Dumbo.
No.
You
Not
didn't
even
see the Elephant Dumbo?
Not the animated one or the CGI one.
I don't really like it that much. Bambi.
I have not seen Bambi.
No, that's the cry fest of like 5-year-olds, man.
Well, my mom's already dead, so. Next.
Okie dokie. There's so many that just didn't get off.
Like flopped.
Cinderella.
Yes, saw Cinderella 1,000,000 times.
That released in 1950. I did not realize how old that is.
Dang, that's like 80 years old.
Alice in Wonderland.
The OG animated one? I don't remember. I don't think so. But I've seen all the Tim Burton Alice in Wonderlands, and I really like those.
Okay. Peter Pan, the original.
Yes.
Nice.
Very hardcore. Seen that one a bunch.
Lady and the Tramp.
Yes.
Yes, Lady and the Tramp.
I've seen Fox and the Hound 2 a million bajillion times.
Sleeping Beauty. That one used to scare me. Sleeping Beauty used to scare me as a kid.
You already asked me. I did see Sleeping Beauty.
You did?
No, wait, no. You asked me about
Cinderella.
Snow White. No, I have not seen Aurora.
You haven't seen Sleeping Beauty. That's crazy. Did you ever watch Maleficent?
Yes.
Okay, fuck you for not seeing Sleeping Beauty and then watching Maleficent first. The Sword and the Stone.
No. That's the one based off the video game, isn't it?
No, that's Arthur. King Arthur.
Yes, you're right. Never mind. Dang.
101 Dalmatians.
No, but I saw Cruella. I didn't watch movies when I was a kid.
The Jungle Book.
No.
The original Jungle Book you didn't watch?
But I saw Peter Pan, which is basically just a carbon copy of the Jungle Book. Have you seen the animation slides of how they overlap so hard?
We'll get to that. Same thing goes for Beauty and the Beast. They used to
Yep.
use Cinderella's dance scene. They also reused a bunch for the TV show Winnie the Pooh.
Yo, oh my god.
Robin Hood. I don't remember
Yes,
very much of Robin
that's
Hood.
the one where he's a fox.
Yep.
I love that
I don't remember
movie.
very much
Out
about
of
it.
all Disney movies, I've probably seen that one the most because I had it on CD when I got older and I thought it was really cool. And I had a portable DVD player. I hope you guys remember or know what those are. And I would watch it in the car.
The Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which is nice.
No.
Love me some Winnie the Pooh. I always loved it. And whenever Christopher Robin came out, God, I love that movie.
My ex made me watch the movie Heffalump, which, it's a Christopher Robin movie. It's got like Poe and them in it.
Poe?
Pooh? Kung Fu Panda. Pooh in it. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
The Fox and the Hound.
Yes. And the second one.
The Great Mouse Detective.
Never saw that.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yes.
That was nice.
I love that movie.
The Little Mermaid.
No. Haven't seen The Little Mermaid.
Heresy.
Have not seen The Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid is amazing. I love me some Little Mermaid. The songs were great. DuckTales, the movie. Love me some DuckTales.
DuckTales? That
Yeah.
sounds so familiar.
Because they remade it into a TV show today.
Oh, yeah.
It's Donald Duck's kid.
I have not seen the movie.
Beauty and the Beast was only a 90s movie compared to Cinderella's 50s, and they used animation from back then.
I
That's
saw
craziness.
Beauty and the Beast.
Aladdin.
No. Never.
Never the first Aladdin? Bro, that has what's his name in it? The guy that's dead. What's his name?
Christopher Williams? That's
Robin.
so close. Robin Williams. Christopher
Robin Williams? Yeah, Robin Williams is amazing as a genie. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Will Smith as Genie. Full circle.
The Nightmare Before Christmas, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Watched.
I've
Lion
only seen
King.
it once though, because I remember I didn't really like it.
Oh damn. The Lion King.
No,
The first one you never watched.
never seen any of them. Somewhere over.
Oh, I just can't wait
to be king.
You can't sing it. You don't have
Cultural
rights.
appropriation.
I'm gatekeeping.
I've listened to
A
all
Goofy movie.
Yes! Yes, I've seen that one. That one would play on Disney Channel.
That only released 1 year after Lion King. That sounds wrong. I feel like we're not that old. Pocahontas.
Pocahontas. Yeah.
Damn.
No, I've never seen Pocahontas.
I didn't realize like how close these are to each other.
Never saw
Toy
Pocahontas.
Story only released 1 year after Lion King.
I've seen all the Toy Stories.
James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah, I loved that.
Mm,
I love the movie.
yeah, it was good. The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Nope.
Damn. Hercules. Hercules.
Yes,
Such a bad
I've seen
rap. Love me some
Hercules.
fucking
Had that on VHS.
VHS.
VHS. I love that movie. Meg, Meg's alive.
You surprised me by how quick you just said that. I was like, what is she? Is she like
I was
having an
in the mid-
aneurysm?
I was in the middle of
Just
thinking
out of
something, and I was like, Meg.
Mulan.
Yes, I love Mulan.
Mulan
I
is
love Mulan
great.
so much.
A Bug's Life.
Is that the poorly CGI'd one?
What?
The
No.
poorly CGI.
The one that ants tried to copy.
Is that where?
it had like a purple ant as the main character.
And the climax, like the whole conflict, is because they lost their sacrifice to the crickets.
Yeah, grasshoppers.
Yeah, that's poorly animated.
Well, it is
Poorly CGI'd. It was right when they started CGIing things,
Yeah,
so it's
it was
like
98. Was that the first one?
Toy Story was the first Disney
That's true.
CGI'd.
And I guess if you put Toy Story next to James and Giant, I mean, A Bug's Life, they both don't have great CGI. Tarzan.
Yes.
Love me some Tarzan. The soundtrack in Tarzan is
Oh, he did not have to go off that hard.
Toy Story 2.
Yes.
And then the 2000s Fantasia. Did you watch that one?
No, I didn't even know what it was.
Of course. Okay. The Tigger movie.
No,
I just love Winnie the Pooh. So
I was never a Winnie the Pooh person.
Dinosaur.
What?
Do you remember that?
Oh, was it a movie? No, I don't remember that.
I think it released on theaters for like a really short time, but it was on Disney Channel. I loved it.
I don't remember.
The Emperor's New Groove.
No.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
I'm sorry we didn't have. I'm sorry we didn't have electricity in my house growing up. No, I haven't seen a lot of these. And now I don't plan to. Like, I'm like past the age where I want to see.
I wasn't even 1 when that came out. But, dang, man.
Keep going. Keep going.
Recess. School's out. The movie. Recess the movie.
Nope. Never heard of that.
Atlantis.
Okay. I've heard of it. I never saw it, but people always call me Milo. It was really bad. It's bad when my hair is parted down the middle and I have my glasses
I
on.
wanted to find a picture of it really quick, but no, I'm going to keep going. Monsters, Inc.
Yes!
Nice.
I love Monsters, Inc.
Return to Neverland.
What?
Return to Neverland.
Oh, is that Peter Pan 2, basically?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that, no.
Lilo and Stitch.
That would play on Disney Channel. I would get snippets of it, but I never saw it all the way through. Sorry! I can do a Lilo impression there. Hannah meets family. And family means nobody gets left behind.
Or Forgotten.
Or forgotten.
Okay, the Lilo and Stitch one threw me.
Obama means family.
What's his last name, Stitch?
Obama. Oh. Fuck, Michelle.
Michelle. Spirited Away. Studio Ghibli was sponsored by Disney? What the fuck?
Spirited. Oh, no, I haven't seen Spirited Away. I didn't know it was sponsored by Disney. I love Studio Ghibli animation. I don't watch a lot of movies.
Treasure Planet. Did you watch Treasure
Planet? Is that
Planet?
the board game where they get sent into outer space? No. No, I've not seen that.
Treasure Planet was pretty cool.
What's that board game that when they play it, it made them go off into outer space?
I know what you're talking about.
What is that movie? Yeah, pull up a new tab. We'll go back to this, but I need to figure out what a movie with 2 kids and like the mom's boyfriend, and they play a board game and they get sent off to outer space and they have to beat the board game to get safe home.
Zathura. A space adventure.
Is it on Disney Plus?
Is it on Disney Plus?
It's on. Ugh.
It's on Prime Video. But yes, I do remember that. Remember the robot that scared the shit out of me?
Yes. We should watch it.
Looking back on it, because I watched it not that long ago. Looking back on it, it's not a great movie. But
it obviously was good enough to leave an impression on us.
It was, yeah.
Because, like, I'll talk to friends about that, and they know exactly what I'm talking about, but we can never... Because it's got a stupid name. Maybe if you named it better, people would remember.
The Jungle Book 2, which I didn't think was very good. Piglet's Big Movie.
Nope.
Finding Nemo.
Yes! I love the Nemo movies! Those are probably one of my favorite OG Disney movies.
Brother Bear.
No.
Teacher's Pet? I don't know what that is. Okay, well, it's clearly not good enough.
It looks racist.
Yeah.
I just can't wait to be... You got stuck in my head now. I've listened to all these soundtracks, by the way. Don't at me.
Home on the Range.
No.
Home on the range.
Where the deer and the antelope lay. Oh, I did see that! I did see that!
Fuck?
The fuck? Yeah, I saw that.
Thank God.
Yeah, I saw that.
Love me some Home on the Range. The Incredibles.
Yes. The
Heffalump movie. What is a Heffalump? Some of these I don't know, so I'm skipping. Chicken Little.
Yeah, because it would go on Disney Channel.
Bambi 2.
No. Is Spirit by Disney? Is the horse movie Spirit by Disney?
That was terrible.
That's just off-brand Madagascar.
And no, Spirit's not of Disney, I don't think.
Spirit's not Disney? Well, I loved the Spirit movie. The one about the horse that could
think.
The conscious horse, but he couldn't talk, which I liked.
Cars. I think the first Cars movie is great because it's about racing.
Yeah, I've seen Cars.
And the second one is
I didn't see the spy one.
Thank God.
Is that the second one?
Yeah, it's ass.
I didn't see the spy movie one.
Ass as fuck. Meet the Robinsons.
No.
Love it.
Never saw it.
You're watching.
You're watching. I played a video game about Meet the Robinsons. No, keep going.
Oh yeah, sorry. I want to tell you a story about it though.
Okay.
Okay, so Meet the Robinsons has been like one of my favorite like top animation movie because obviously Robinson, and then like out of nowhere, obviously it was about time travel and like the future, which is stuff like I like, and it was also about this kid who needs to get adopted. Like it just exactly, it just kept lining up. And oh my word, I loved it. And by the end, I was crying. As a kid and as an adult, I am crying.
You'll have to make me watch it then.
Oh my word, it's so good. Ratatouille.
Yes, I love Ratatouille.
That is cinematic gold.
Right? It's so good. People okay. People meme that movie so hard, but it's a good movie.
It's a good movie because it's memed. Enchanted.
Is that the one where she can't say no?
No, that's the one where she goes to New York.
No, I've never heard of that.
She gets pulled from a little Disney animation movie.
Oh, yeah, and she falls in love with the guy, and then the prince comes out the sewer, too, and is like...
Yeah, he falls in love with the guy's ex-wife.
Yeah, I saw that movie, yeah.
They're making a second one.
Yes!
WALL-E!
Yes.
WALL-E!
I like WALL-E.
I had the WALL-E video game on my PSP, and dude, I had it for years before I could complete it. I was so bad at it.
I like WALL-E.
Tinkerbell.
No.
Ooh, okay. I had a crush on Tinkerbell. Bolt.
Yes!
I liked Bolt.
Yeah, I like when they're on the RV.
Yeah. At the time, I liked Miley voicing his owner as well. Up. Up only released 1 year after Bolt? Damn.
I've seen Up.
Up is great.
I like that they subverted the normal, like, the main character is a teenager. I like that it was an older person because it helped give like empathy to younger kids.
They're dying. They're on borrowed time.
Kids need to see people that white young kids need to see people that don't look like them in media to engage their empathy and like open-mindedness. And I think Up really helped with the empathy thing by seeing the world through an old man's lens. I've seen The Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol is great.
It is good. Kind of scared me as a little kid though.
Yeah. The Princess and the Frog was
that wasn't that the last original like
hand
animated princess movie?
I don't think it was hand animated. I think parts of it was.
It was like the OG style.
I think it was the last one that had hand painted backgrounds.
There you
go. Toy Story 3.
Yes, that's my favorite Toy Story.
Toy Story just keeps on going, huh?
Toy Story 3 is my favorite Toy Story.
Tangled.
Yeah.
Romeo and Juliet was ass.
I think they were on acid when they did that one.
Mars Needs Moms. I totally forgot about Mars Needs Moms.
What's that?
The fuck? You don't remember Mars Needs Moms?
No. What is that?
Oh my goodness. What a weird acid trip that movie was.
It's Mars Needs Moms.
Bro.
Milfs?
Literally, this kid is like, he hates his mom. He hates her.
Hates him.
Oh, screw you, Mom. You won't let me stay up. And these aliens come down and kidnap her because Mars needs moms. So they go and he has to follow them and get his mom back. He teams up with all these other aliens. It's honestly great animation, but the story is such ass. Oh my god, but I love watching it.
It's animated?
It is. It's an animated movie. I love it.
Oh my god, because Mars needs moms. That's why.
Because Mars needs moms. I can't remember the real reason why, but it was something really serious and did not fit with the rest of the tone of the movie. Cars 2 was ass.
I never saw it.
The Winnie the Pooh movie.
Nope.
Which is pretty okay, I think. Brave.
Yes.
That's terrible.
Shut up.
Nope.
You're not a feminist.
Terrible movie.
You're not a feminist if you don't like Brave. Why don't you like about it?
Because she learns absolutely dog shit in it.
Because she was fine to begin with, and okay, no, she did learn something. She learned a similar vein to what Mei Mei learned in Turning Red, and it's that she was herself before. Meredith and Mei Mei were herself before until her family disrupted her free will, and she thought that she had to pertain to what her family wanted. But by the end, they become themselves again. So she doesn't change very much from the beginning of the movie to the end of the movie, but there's a disruption in her life in the middle.
Okay, I agree with that. The only problem I have with it is because whenever she does go out to try to be herself, and she does try to go out of like the family's box that they try to put her in, she gets punished for it. Because it turns
So did Mei Mei.
It turns her mom into a bear, and then it turns her siblings into bears.
But that's because the witch had foresight to know that she needed to, even though she needed to still be with her family, but not go with everything they said. That, wait, is turning red just Brave? Because they all get turned into animals.
Anyway, by the end of it, she doesn't, though. She just learns, hey, I probably shouldn't mess with a witch.
No, she learns that she can still love her family without pacifying their need to correct her when she's not incorrect already.
I mean, I guess.
I think there's an unhealthy relationship between her and her mother at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, there absolutely is.
Yeah, and by the end, it is mended.
It's mended, but I don't think it's enough of a, what's it called? Satisfying solution.
I'm sorry, her having a better life isn't satisfying to you.
It's
a
not...
white cis het male.
Hey now, listen, that's not it. It's not satisfying to me because it's not a satisfying conclusion to their story.
The only thing I don't like about the movie, because I think it has a good conclusion and stuff. I think that the mom was turned into a bear way too late in the movie, and then it's like, is this the plot line now? Is this what
it changes the genre halfway through.
I think that movie could have been so much more epic if it wasn't.
It could have. Oh my god! And the thing is,
there's forest spirits in
exactly.
There. Like,
they play with those opportunities for like plot lines that can go anywhere, and they like.
And then like,
let's do
witch,
it for a gag.
Witch bear. Imagine if she got like a bow that shot like super cool and she murdered the whole.
And apparently, it's one of the only Disney animated movies that is set in that little Norse area, and they don't even go into any magical thing except for wisps.
Yeah. Wasn't it also the first princess movie not to have a male lead?
Huh?
Wasn't it also the first Disney princess movie not to have a male lead?
Oh, like they had to fall in love with and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Because Mulan did have one. As fuck.
Mulan had one. Brave did not have one besides, like, she just loved her dad.
Yeah, and he didn't even get a lot of screen time.
He didn't.
I think Brave was the first Disney movie.
He's a dope in that movie, though.
Oh my god, the dad.
Secret of the Wings. The best Tinkerbell movie ever.
Oh. Why do you know so much Tinkerbell movies?
I know Tinkerbell lore. So much Tinkerbell lore has just kept inside me. Frankenweenie.
Yes, I love that movie. Of course I love that movie.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes, good movie. When did that come out?
That was in 2012, dude. That is 10 years ago. Holy shit.
Ew. I remember watching that in the movie theaters. I saw it at the movie theaters.
Monsters University is 9 years old.
No.
It came out a year after Wreck-It Ralph.
No, that came out like 2 years ago. That came out 2 years ago, Reid.
2013.
Reid, that came out 2 years ago.
That's fucking nuts. Frozen's 9 years old, bro. That came out the same year. Holy shit. We old, bro.
9 years ago?
9 years ago, 2013. I remember it. Okay, so let me tell you.
That does not compute.
This is a very, very quick story. We were going to watch The Hobbit 2 on my birthday when we went to the beach. And then I was like watching trailers on the way to the beach for Frozen.
You fucking...
Stop. Frozen has a really special place in my heart. So on my
Because of an ex?
So it's on my 13th.
Am I right?
Because what?
Because of an ex?
No.
Okay. It's your own thing then. I won't make fun of it.
Yeah. It has a very special place in my heart because I chose to watch it out of a whim and I loved it. And it's back when I was kind of being chastised by my parents and other people to stop being such a kid. I hit 13. I was basically old enough to be left alone at the house, and my mom and dad and everyone else was like, "Stop acting like such a kid. Act your age." And then I saw Frozen.
You were 13 when Frozen came out?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's
How
wrong.
old was I?
I was 13, about to turn 14.
How old was I 9 years ago? How old am I now? I was 8?
You 8 years old when Frozen came out, November 27th, 2013.
No,
that's correct.
No, that's wrong. That's so wrong.
Yeah, man. But we watched Frozen instead of Hobbit 2, and I loved it. My sister loved it. It was the last good memory I have of my sister, the one that tried to stab me. And I'm okay with saying that up here because the court trial got dropped, and I really hope she gets punishment somehow. The Pirate Fairy.
What? No.
That's Tinkerbell.
Oh, that's Tinkerbell.
Planes. Did you ever watch the Planes movies? The spin-off from Cars universe?
I remember them existing. I didn't watch it because I was like, that's stupid.
It is. Big Hero 6.
Yes. Liked that movie quite a bit.
I have beef with that movie.
What? Why?
Because...
Is it the nanobite bots or whatever?
No. I have beef with the villain.
What? Why? I thought that was a very good villain.
I have beef with the villain, and I know people don't really share the same sentiment, so I'm okay if everyone gets mad at me. So I have beef with the villain in that movie because his motive for taking the nanites and burning that stadium down is because his daughter was killed in an accident. So he kills someone's brother.
He didn't know she was killed though. He thought she was just trapped in another dimension, and the whole reason why he burned the place down was because he didn't want them to know that the nanobots were stolen, so he could go into the dimension and save his daughter.
Yes, but he burned the place down.
He didn't mean to.
Okay, he can kill people like that. And then when he is presented with the fact that he is mad that his daughter got taken, even if she's not dead, by this other dude. Whenever printed,
she wasn't taken by another dude. She went willingly.
No, I mean you're right. She went willingly. But
You're
I mean,
wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
No, I mean like she went willingly. Whenever he thinks that she's gone though, and like halfway through the movie, he's presented with the fact that okay, you just did the exact same thing whenever you took Hero's big brother, and you know what his response is, and it ruins the rest of him for the rest of the movie. His response is that was his mistake, and it ruins it for me because I'm like, okay, you're blaming the victim. I don't like you anymore. Don't even tell me about how your daughter, because that's her mistake if that's the case. She chose to go there and get killed.
I think that's what makes him such a beautiful villain, because villains, he has a sympathetic story, and he does shitty things. I think he does have a sympathy. And that's the difference between a hero and a villain. They both have bad backstories, but what they do and diverge beyond that point is what makes them a bad or good person. And I think the fact that he doesn't sympathize with Hero's sympathetic story, like sad story, a story that they share, shows how bad of a person he is.
And he can be a bad person, but it dehumanizes him.
I don't think so. I think it humanizes him in a sense of envy. Like, he said that not because he necessarily believed it, but because he wanted to hurt Hero because they have a similar story.
That was his mistake. I just hate that line. But, I mean, I see where you're coming from. And you're right. Bad people have to be bad for it to be a villain, but his logic fell apart, and he kept that logic, and it wouldn't even be that bad if he didn't have that giant speech with the bad guy at the end when he had him held up in the nanobots. And he's like, this, and this is the reason why I'm upset with you. And I know I just told a kid off because I did the same thing to him, but this is why I'm upset with you.
They should make a Big Hero 6-2.
There's a reason why they didn't.
The 62nd one. No, because
and I did still enjoy everything else about the movie. I loved.
Hero has the nanobots now. That would be so cool because now he doesn't need Baymax. But now he doesn't like need Baymax. Like he's still there, but like now Hero has his own like superpower.
They're making a Baymax movie, but they're not making a Big Hero 6 movie again. They're not doing the team up.
What's Baymax gonna do?
I don't know.
Heal people?
Heal people? I don't know. But
more Disney movies.
Strange Magic. Strange Magic! I totally forgot about that.
Never heard of that.
Strange Magic. They had so many big like musical people in this one, but oh my word, it was such ass, and I loved it. I loved it. Oh my word, because it was so different. Okay, so the hero, you actually remind me of the main character, because she's clearly a lesbian, but she falls in love with the guy. But
me and Ross Lynch.
It is basically like it's like everyone is tiny, I guess. So it's like fairies versus like these trolls, but they're all
Stop
tiny.
talking. No.
It's fairies versus trolls like in this tiny little like short down land, and they live like in this jungle, like / forest, like back or / garden of someone's house, and they have this giant battle, and it's all for darkness, and then little parts throughout the movie sprinkle in what the real plot is.
What's the real
and it's
plot?
just a really closeted Beauty and the Beast story because she falls in love with the villain dude.
Now I kind of want to watch it. Fuck you.
Yeah, right. It's interesting. Inside Out was 2015. Good God.
7 years ago. I was 10 years old.
Inside Out was so fucking good.
It was good. I like the concept. Zootopia came out.
We just talked about Zootopia on one of our
6
podcasts.
years ago.
The Good Dinosaur. Did you ever watch that? Good. You didn't. Not a lot.
I saw Finding Dory though. That shit slapped.
Finding Dory was great. Moana came after Finding Dory. 2016. Moana was in 2016.
I saw Moana. That makes sense because that's when Lin-Manuel Miranda was getting his dick sucked by the entire human population.
For good reason.
I love his art and I love him, but god damn, I could have a conversation about my period and someone would be like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Cars 3. I never watched Cars 3, but I heard it's better than Cars 2.
I saw it, yes. What's not better than Cars 2? Cars 3, it's not as good as the first one. The animation's better. The story's kind of meh.
Did you ever watch Coco?
Yeah.
Coco is an amazing story. And the only other Latino-centric Disney animation movie that I think is better than Encanto.
Yeah.
It is crazy how good that is. The Incredibles 2!
Yes!
What a disappointment.
Shut up.
I'm kidding.
Shut up. Okay, good.
I think it was good.
I was about to snap your neck.
I don't think it was everything the first one was.
I was about to put you in an ice chamber and take your powers away. Because I'm the lesbian villain of this movie. What's her name? What's her name that tries to... Spoilers for The Incredibles 2 if you haven't seen it already.
If you haven't seen it from, 4 years ago?
Her name is like villain.
Evelyn Dever.
Okay, her name is Evelyn Dever, which is literally just Evil Endeavor. Evelyn Dever?
It is.
Evil Endeavor? She's hot. There's this scene where Miss Incredible... Elastigirl. That didn't sound right to me. Where Elastigirl is limp and like crawling on the floor, and Evelyn grabs her chin and pulls it up to her, and they're like making eye contact, and it looks like she just railed Elastigirl. To be Evelyn. Oh, to be Evelyn railing Elastigirl.
I think it was pretty good. I do. I think
I love that movie.
Especially the animation. Oh my goodness, the quality of it is great. The animation is amazing. Voice acting is even better.
The villain was not as strong as the villain in The Incredibles.
Hell no. And they didn't have as much
villain time.
They didn't have a lot of family relatability as the first one did, which I love. But the entire scene where Bob is at home having to deal with the entire kids, that entire section of the movie is gold. That brought me back to first Incredibles.
Yeah.
Him having to help him with his homework. He's like, math is math. Having to deal with Jack shooting shit out there.
My favorite. This is so stupid, but my favorite scene from The Incredibles is when, what's the white hair girl's name? Okay, the white hair girl villain's wife affair-y of Mr. Incredible, kind of, not really. But she sends him a message and she's like, this message will destruct in 3 seconds. So he just runs out the room and you see the door go pff. And then the next shot is the sprinklers going off, the sprinklers turning them off, and then hair drying their books in the study. And something about the way they both just look so tired.
It's so
it's so
relatable.
Good.
It's so relatable. Good. The amount of mixing that they do with human life having these powers and how hard it is to deal with having these powers and situations.
They don't touch on that enough in the second one because they're isolated.
Exactly, they don't.
And they
and I love that
because heroes are becoming legal or illegal again.
They're trying to become legal. They were illegal in the whole entire first one, but you don't feel the pressure like you do in the second one.
In the second one, it's too much pressure. I'm like, oh yeah, these are heroes. I don't see them as people anymore.
Exactly, and I love it. I love. And I love the arguments that they have in the first one between what's called Helen and Bob.
The fact that they insinuated Bob was having an affair, and it was clear in the movie.
They showed corpses in that movie. They what's it called? Even Syndrome told them that
BS stood for babysitter.
Yeah, BS for babysitter. And he talked about how Helen and Bob having sex are getting busy to have the kids. Oh, my word.
The Incredibles is one of the best Disney movies.
It really is. Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I did not watch that, and we are not going to argue about this again.
Did we argue about it already?
I don't know if it was on the podcast or not, but you were like, I like it, and I was like, I hate it.
I thought it was okay. I thought the message was okay. I thought everything else was...
Who did I have this argument with? I had an argument, and they were like, Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet is so good. And I was like...
It wasn't me, because I think Wreck-It Ralph...
Racket!
I think Wreck-It Ralph is a pretty terrible movie up until the end of the second act, and everything in the third act is great.
It's a lot of world building. The first Wreck-It Ralph moves a little slow, but I really like the movie.
Mary Poppins Returns. Did you watch it?
I saw snippets of it.
It was okay. Toy Story 4.
Saw. Seen.
The Lion King live action.
No. Toy Story 4 came out 3 years ago?
Frozen 2 came out 3 years ago. We love you, Frozen 2, and we love the version of you that we could have gotten.
It came out. Damn. 3 years? No, that came out like a week ago. Frozen 2 came out like a week ago.
You ready to blow your mind?
What?
Onward and Soul was 2 years ago.
Don't know that movie.
You don't know Soul? Or Onward?
Is that the one about the jazz player?
Soul is about the jazz player, yeah.
I wanted to see it, but I never got to. What's Onward?
Okay, Soul gets deep, bro. It talks about suicide by the end of it. It's crazy. But
Onward.
Onward had Chris Hemsworth and Tom Holland in it.
That means nothing to me.
As animated characters. Okay. Well.
Oh no.
No. Raya and the Last Dragon is an ass movie, but keep going.
What?
Did you watch that?
I've seen a CinemaSins video on it, and the animation looks really pretty.
Animation is pretty.
And isn't it about like not brother-sister relationships and like how society can cause you to like break away from your family?
I think it's more about admitting your mistakes and how what the big villain of the movie is.
Yourself. Dun dun.
Dun dun dun. No, it's ass.
Damn.
Because she doesn't deserve the amount of reconciliation that she gets by the end of it for doing what she did. Luca.
Never saw it.
Ron's Gone Wrong.
Never saw it.
Encanto.
Son.
Turning Red.
Scene.
Okay, this is different ones. This is just distributed, but yeah, those don't fucking count. But yeah.
Oh, I kicked the box. I haven't seen a lot of the like OG Disney's.
You haven't.
Frozen came out that long ago? No.
9 years ago.
When I was.
That's crazy to think about. 9 years. 9 years ago. And Frozen 2 only came out like 3. That's a 6-year gap between the first and second movie.
And the second one's ass.
The second one's ass. Because
you and I have gone on about those.
They only like greenlit it like within the 5th year of it.
Elsa should have been gay. Elsa should have either died or been gay. Period.
I'm really glad she got no one, bro. I'm glad. I wish she would have died though.
She should have died.
Yeah.
Not in like a fucking hater, but like the growth for Anna, but also the rest of that movie sucked.
Did you watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movies?
Not a single one of them.
Okay.
What? Why?
That's your next project.
Uh,
No.
uh,
Okay. Only the first 3
uh,
because 4 and 5 aren't great.
Can I get my brother to summarize them for me? Because he loved them.
No, you can't. Because it is an experience that was never meant to work, and I love it.
What do you mean?
It's based off a Disney ride. It was based off a Disney ride that just happened to have the same names in it. So they just built a story and a whole world out of it.
Why'd they build the ride first? I thought Disney's like the thing is that you make the movie and then the ride.
Well, the ride had been there for years, and then people were like, "Please, like, we love how great this ride is." It was just loved. It was a beloved ride, and they were like, "It'd be kind of cool if we made a movie out of this ride." And they did, and it did wonders. And now Jack Sparrow is an icon, just because they wanted to make a movie out of a ride they happen to have at Disney World.
That's cray.
That is.
That's cray. I'll watch the Pirate. I can't watch the Pirate of the Caribbean movie. I got my Xbox back from my friend's house the other day.
My Xbox.
I'm busy. I'm Skyrimming and GTA-ing and we need to play Destiny soon.
Yes, we do. Oh my goodness.
Maybe soon. Maybe this week.
Okay.
I still suck. Your hands are cold.
I know.
Gamer hands. Gamer boy hands.
Gamer hands.
You're actually. Oh my god, you're wearing a Destiny shirt.
I am wearing a Destiny shirt. Thank you for noticing. This is the K1 Lost Sector shirt.
This is a hoodie I got from H&M. Hey. It's a cute shirt.
Thank you.
Your Tinkerbell's showing.
Alright. It's got like Chinese lettering on it and everything.
That's. I swear that's Japanese.
No, it's Chinese.
That's. No.
It is, because this is a China colony.
Okay, fine. Bitch.
Who hit you at home? Me.
Myself. How have you been liking the Witch Queen?
I have been loving
Destiny
the
expansion?
Witch Queen. Yes, it is the most recent Destiny expansion.
Does it cost anything?
Cost $40, and my God, it is worth way more than $40.
Don't tell them that. I'm not getting it. Unless you share it with me.
Oh yeah, we'd game share, so you will get it anyway.
Fuck yes.
The Witch Queen is one of the best if not the best expansions that Destiny has ever come out with. And I always try to look in a positive light whenever Destiny expansions come out. But when Witch Queen dropped, they already let everyone know that it is very, very focused on the story aspect, which they focused on before, but
Which
never.
is what you love.
Yeah.
So.
Which is they've never focused on it to this extent. And they even included like an extra difficulty for it.
Like hardest.
Like
Viagra.
So with all the other Destiny campaigns, you play it on just classic difficulty. But this time they added legendary mode, which gives you double the rewards along with a bunch of gear that can prepare you for the raid that goes on later in the month.
Sex.
Yes, and we wanted to do that because we did the world's first raid race. We did not win. We didn't even complete it within one day.
Sad.
It is a hard raid, but it is one of my favorite raids so far.
Did you do it on legendary?
Well, the raid?
Yeah.
No, the raid's higher difficulty releases next week, actually.
Oh, God.
I am scared. But, we did the campaign on Legendary. And I thought, because, like, some things in Destiny are pretty relatively easy to do, I thought it was going to be a snooze fest. But, oh my God, the amount of, like, emotion. Because, like, the villain in this campaign has been set up, even if you don't know Destiny, you can just tell that Savathun has been... Savathun. is a big baddie, and if you do know Destiny, then she's been set up all the way since the beginning of Destiny 1. Since the first year of Destiny 1, you hear her name. And her hand has been in so many different things that the developers even said that if we want to end this big light versus dark storyline that they have going on, they have to hit her story point at some point. So they wanted to do it now. And it's just crazy how well they did it. They had so many opportunities to do this wrong.
Reed's gonna cry when Destiny stops.
I am. They had so many opportunities to do this wrong, and they did it right, and I love it. Because there's just so many people guessing as to what might happen in this expansion, what the story is, and they're good guesses. And I thought people had it on point and everything, but still, there's like maybe two or three like plot twists that just turn the entire world upside down. It makes you question who's good, who's bad. It's just a great interwoven story, and Destiny campaigns take like maybe 2-3 hours to complete. Not very long.
They take me much longer.
They're not very long. They really aren't, especially if you're speeding through it.
Because there's so many there's so many directions, and I don't know where anything is.
Exactly, bro. And some of the missions are just like in old campaigns. Some of the missions are just like
go talk to someone.
And I'm fine with that. But like some of them would be like kill this many people and then go talk to them. I hate those. I hate those grindy missions. None of that is in the Witch Queen, and I love it. Every single one is a mission of its own level. It's not like redesigned or like reused assets or anything like that. It's its own thing, and it pushes through. Like every single mission, you won't see that location again unless you go back to that mission.
See,
I love that shit.
I don't know any of the Destiny lore or anything like that. I play Destiny when I need to get my heart rate up. If I'm tired and I'm like, it's a weekend, I shouldn't go to bed this early, I get on Destiny and play a couple rounds of Crucible. And then I'm like, I'm ready to literally beat someone up.
The Witch Queen campaign though, it took me and Katie and Darren actually did it for about I think he only stayed for like the second mission. And then me and Katie did the rest of it. And it took us about 11 hours before the campaign was complete. What's wrong? Did you want to play? That would have been a good time, too, because, like, everyone's power got lifted up. So everyone was at the same level.
My arm just popped. Really? Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. So you don't want me to spoil Witch Queen for you, though? You don't care?
I don't care, but one of my friends from Davidson plays Destiny and watches this. Really? I don't want to spoil it for him. The day it came out, you guys both texted me at the same time that it came out, and I was like, "They're soulmates."
Okay,
soulmates.
Well, I want to talk about the spoilers so bad. Okay, if I do though, I will say that it's a spoiler. If I do,
we can save it for the next episode because we're almost out of time.
You're right.
Reid. You have soft hands.
I do, thank you.
You have nice hands.
Thank you. That's what they all tell me.
No, oh my God, you have nice hands. You have anime boy hands.
All right.
That's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Well, thank you guys for watching today's episode.
Jojo-kun.
Jesus Christ. JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. To be continued. Thank you guys for watching this episode. Where can they find us, Reid?
They can find us on... Actually, I need to ask you that this time. Where can they find us, Lacey? You asked me last time.
Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts.
You're missing one.
Spotify.
No, I'm kidding. You got them all.
Okay, you suck. Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Find them all there.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Get ready for the finale.
Yeah.
The season finale, that is, not the finale.
Yeah. Our what is that? Our 20th episode's coming up.
20th episode is
20th
coming up
episode's coming up soon. You guys.
I don't know when this comes out, but it's within 5 or 6 episodes.
I'm
excited.
we're figuring out which episode to upload first.
Yeah, considering we talked about Will Smith smacking the fuck out of Chris Rock.
But we're gonna go.
With a snap of my fingers, half of all life would have ceased to exist.
What if he did it twice? What if he did it twice?
He was like,
what if he snapped twice?
we accidentally did it. He was like, fuck.
Okay, when you're editing this, when I snap that time, just like, can you make one of us dissolve? That'd be too much.
I don't think so, buddy. I don't fucking think so.
Damn it. Well, imagine we both just died. Okay, if I snap right now, who do you think which one of us would get?
Oh, like 50-50?
Mm-hmm.
Usually, from what Thanos said, he said that if you're a dumbass, you'll go first.
So I'm saying. You didn't say anything after.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.